Hello and welcome back to the Romans. We have our enemy in the top right of the map, and we're hoping that they become a worthy enemy. Currently, they are powering up by eating all of these people. They've killed an empire already, and we've taken some of their remains via diplomacy, but we are really hoping that they become a true threat. Now, Rajasthan could be our true threat that we end up fighting, but I just don't think that they're quite big enough. I think the Mongol Empire has more potential. So, we're going to see whether they do. In the meantime, we're also going to try not to die, because that would be thoroughly bad, and try not to have any revolts. Our health is good, though, but we are obese, so if we get an option to fix that, that would be good. Is there not a decision? Lose weight. You know, I should just have that there, so that I can, whenever I get this, I can remove it. Right, so you gain losing weight, which is stress. Alright, I'll take it. Yeah. Let's try and lose a little weight here. Good. As for the rest of this, we still don't have a male heir. Concubines are hard to come by, so we're just going to unpause. Let things go. Really hoping that the Mongol Empire can become a threat before we end up dying. That would be ideal. Right. Bunch of renown, though. I wonder whether that renown is because I just turned on the game and it recalculated some stuff, and then you got the renown via legitimacy. So what I'm wondering is if you just save the game, reload it, and just continually do that, like, get a bunch of renown, save the game, reload it, get a bunch of renown. I'm wondering whether that would work. Like, whether you could constantly get it to recalculate and give you more renown. That'd be interesting. But it does always seem like we get a bunch of renown when we turn on the game. So, yeah. Oh, did they win the war? They definitely changed size. But I don't know if they won the war, whether they just had the vassalization be accepted. This one isn't even close, right? Yeah, it's 39 versus 4,000, so... yeah, that's going to be them just basically rolling over Angar as soon as they get their troops raised. It's going to be their main problem, is getting troops raised. It's our main problem as well. Shadow over Byzantium? What? What do you mean a disease just started in our capital? Alright, well, I guess we will isolate the capital. And we will enter seclusion. And we'll go for a soft approach. What do you mean it just started there? Oh, I forgot to do something. Pax Romana check? No Pax Romana. Oh, well. Eminent Eunuch, we can push it back one level. I'm not going to do that. Right, we got the success there. Right. And now we wait for the disease to leave our capital. We got Divine Right. Great. So Divine Right is the ability to press multiple claims at once, which could be very good if we were planning on expanding more, because you can press like multiple kingdom claims for a single character, which means you don't have to take one kingdom at a time. Could grab Sanitation. Gives plague resistance across the board. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Just seeing what other stuff we have here. Actually, this one's interesting. Sorry, Scootage. It increases Republican vassal tax contribution. Usually, when we've seen that, we've also now seen an admin vassal one put underneath it with a similar amount. It's interesting that they didn't add admin to that. Anyway, I guess maybe because admin's more common. We'll go knighthood, we'll get ourselves another accolade. I think that's what we're going to do here. Let's do it. Right. Just below us. A lord, the workers have found some tunnels into the servants' quarters, spread out in all directions. What I see is astounding. This is not something any of our masons could have built. There's an ancient presence in these walls, stone so old it crumbles. So this is a, yeah, so this is an admin one. You can use this for our agents, or leave it as is. I'll use it for our agents, I guess? Your efforts bear no fruit. Okay. I felt like that might have been more, but they didn't really have an option that sounded like it would have been more. Maybe if you got agents in there, then you get an event later saying your agents are going missing or something. Don't know. And then there'd be something more there. Right. Mongols. Still has got 0% war score in this war. That's weird. Where's your capital now? That might explain it if it's somewhere weird. Oh no, capital's there. So they should be able to reach this land. Huh. They're just not. Okay then. Well. Oh, there we go. There's 32%. I guess they were just sieging. Okay. I'd assumed that they would gain war score via a battle sooner than siege because, you know, this isn't a very large nation and it's not a war with anyone else, so their army should have been there, but I guess the answer is no. They had to siege. Okay. Could give the Mongols some money if we wanted to, although they already have 5,000, so I don't know how much I would end up giving them. But I was thinking we could give them money to fund their wars, but they don't really need it. We can vassalize Tabaristan? Sure, I'll vassalize Tabaristan. Transfer these people around? Sure. Right. And did I get a piece of land there? I shouldn't have. Don't think so. I think we're good. I was wondering whether... Oh, we can now transfer this person to Dalem. Okay. I was wondering whether we got an extra piece of land because we're at 15 of 16. Now I thought that we were too lower than our domain limit usually, but we might have lost. It might have been 15 of 17 previous to that. Anyway. Oh, somebody also mentioned that there was a conqueror somewhere weird, like, as one of our vassals. Let's have a look. So we have this guy. They're a conqueror apparently. Mali's a conqueror. That explains a lot. Tasang's a conqueror. Bashkiria. Oh no, they're next to us. Ah, yeah, so the conqueror is was this Bashkiria, not this Bashkiria. I think that was what happened. Yeah, I think that was the difference. Because people were saying that actually, although if they're siblings, you should have been a conqueror, right? Are you conquerors? No. Yeah, so it must have just been this Bashkiria who's a conqueror. Yeah. So it was just that we were looking at two different Bashkirias. And Rajasthan is a conqueror as well. Cool. Weirdly, they didn't make Temujin a conqueror. I think I saw this last time we had it. He still has greatest of Khans, but it's kind of weird that they don't make him Scourge of the Gods and Conqueror as well. But I guess Khan of Khans is a good enough buff by itself. Right. What's this one? Celebrate other cultures? Definitely. We'll do that. Seems worth it for the money. Emerge from seclusion. There's still a disease though, right? Yeah. Okay. So we will chill here. Scourge of the Bosphorus. We want to do the 87% chance, I think. Yeah. Stop it by any means. We stopped it. Great. We get Best of the Beast for 15 years, which is general opinion and popular opinion. Which hopefully is going to kill some factions. You need a little bit of money. You need a little bit of money. You're willing to leave. You're willing to... oh, you're forced to join. Okay. But you're willing to leave, and you're 7%, and that'll knock you down just a little bit. Let's see. Hey, you got more renown. So when this person leaves, this should stop being a powerful faction. In theory. I'm not going to promote a member of your family. Council left court. It's left his position and your court. Oh. Okay. Well, in which case, I'll put in Yahan. He's going to finish this conversion in 10 days. And that means that Venice will then have converted. Then I guess we could do a bunch more building if we need to. Remote culture done. Right. Has Venice now converted? So what haven't we converted yet? So that's old, that's old Hellenism. There's Leek there. Venice. We've converted Jerusalem already. Giza, Cairo. We haven't done that one. Yeah, okay, so it is this one next then. Let's convert this culture over. So remote culture here. That'll take me 8 years. And then we can build. So let's just double check. Is it just Venice we're building in? I think it is, because I think we finished all the other buildings. Just gonna skip Venice for a second. Oh, we can build in Jerusalem. I guess I never built once I, once I changed its culture. Oh, well, we should have been building in here all along then. Let's grab ourselves this one then. Right. Keep working our way down. Oh, Ile de France we should have been building in if I ever wanted to build. And that's all fine. And then Venice. I can upgrade the castle. There we go. Cool. And now we just zoom out again. Oh, Mongols have won their war. Who are they against now? Nobody. No wars. Okay. Who are they against? Aha. They're against... Oh, this one? Oh, okay. Yeah, so they're going to grab that land next. Okay. Also, how strong are they in terms of troops? 37,000. They've actually dropped since last time we looked at them. That's fine, though. They do get special troops, I think, each time they declare war, so at some point they might get a lot more troops. We'll see. Also, the land that they're getting should be worth something, but I guess they do lower development when they get it, so might not be worth quite as much as you'd think. Right. It's all fine. How are you looking? Yeah, they're back at 38,000. Okay. You do kind of feel that they could declare more than one war at a time as well, but you know, who am I to tell the Khan of Khans to what is it? Yeah, they're the greatest of Khans. Yeah, who am I to tell him what to do? Right. Antiquarian needed. That can be you. Cool. Court musician needed. It's gonna be you. You know what I might do next time we do a series? I might really... Oh, Gujarat now exists. Did you just change your top level title? Yes. I think you did. Wait, unless you just died? Let me have a look at the Kingdom of Gujarat. That can't be right. Wait a second. Oh, that could be right. Wait, so you inherited it that many... Wait, so you inherited this in 1066. 1066 is 50 years ago. So I guess you could have inherited at 18. Okay. No, that's fine. Yeah, so he just changed the name of it, I think. Unless they just conquered it. Yeah, I don't know what Rajasthan was previously. Oh wait, no, all of these things are independent all over the place. Oh no, they just fell apart. That's what happened, they just fell apart. Okay. That makes more sense. Right. Yeah, because not all of these were independent places, right? Yeah, because they controlled all around Sang previously, so they must have had like a dissolution war or something when... Talking about factions. Why are you so mad? You are mad because... peasants denied forest and old Hellenism. Let's look at one who's less mad. Roman ceremonies. All delete counties have a lower popular opinion. But I suppose the Roman ceremonies might also be in the Greek culture. Okay. Why is your one mad? Your one is mad due to mismanaged population. So I think there's just a lot that have like a negative on them. Yeah. Okay. We've got 31 months. We could increase the strength of our army slightly by hiring mercenaries. Actually, let me try something. Where are mercenaries? Oh, they didn't spawn. Okay, cool. It just moved me over here, so I'd assumed it had spawned some people, but it hadn't. Okay. That should be enough mercenaries. Now we'll see whether that's enough strength here. Yeah, I'll let your influence grow again. Give me more stewardship. Expanded yet? Nope. I do feel like I'm just here, just kind of like poking them every now and again, going, do something. I want you to, you know, conquer the world already. You said you were going to conquer everything, and you've barely even conquered, like, this bit of the world. Say this guy's a loyal servant of mine. Arrange a ceremony, gives us more renown. Cool. Transfer these people to people they should be underneath. Human Tide. Talk them out of wanting to be in my capital. Disease is going away, which is nice. Faction is no longer strong. Building blocks. Paris gains the Bloomeries building. Alright. That seems pretty good to me. Yeah, it seemed like something I might build there. Cool. What a nice random event. Cool. Oh, they've expanded. Wonderful. Right, now take on Gujarat. You know you want to. Gujarat for the Empire of... Oh, Rajasthan was the Empire. Okay, so yeah, so definitely the Empire fell apart then. Gujarat for the Empire of Persia. That's what we want. That's not what they're going to declare for, but that's fine. A wet nurse is no longer in their position. Need a new wet nurse. That's going to be you. Disease is just about gone. Mongol Empire is still not declared on anyone. Kipchak for the Empire of Tartaria. That's what I want. Kipchak for the Empire of Tartaria. We'll grab Golden Aplomb. Does nothing for us because our stress level is 0, I think. So, it's fine. You've declared upon Gujarat for Rajasthan. Oh, that's still pretty good. So they've declared for this bit of land right there. So it's because that's something they... Yeah, it's because I think they technically border it there, and it's probably the largest piece of land they individually hold. Okay. So the Mongols are going to look quite odd at the end of this. Yeah, I will simply lower my influential Unix influence a little bit more again. Need a new cupbearer. Apparently I also need a new executioner. New executioner is going to be... We have so many options, which is actually kind of funny because that implies we have so many people who've committed crimes in our court. Okay. Hey, you've converted some land. Great. So that's now our religion. And see, Hellenism is converting across the board. Somewhere that really hates us here. I was looking for one that like truly hates us. 25, I think, is the best here for hating us. 28. There you go. This one hates us. So, let's convert them. It'll take 7 years. I guess I should convert places that are my culture then. Probably. It'll take 3 years. Yeah, I should convert my stuff. I think our culture is causing us problems with converting. Yeah, let's just convert Nicopolis then. Okay. But, hopefully my vassals start converting as well. I mean, if it was taking them 8 years, they might be just on the edge of converting a whole bunch of stuff. Which will then kill the factions. Should be good. Hey, we have another witch. As we know, this is the perfect time to do a witch check. Let's have a look at... Where's Coven? There we go, found witch Coven. 3%. We have dropped a lot of members here. We used to have a lot more witches. It must have been like in a generation that just died off that we had that many witches. They're up to 40,000 troops. They're against Gujarat. Gujarat have 40,000 troops. Oh, that's close. Mongol Empire might lose to Gujarat, which is merely a shadow of what Rajasthan was. That's that would be disappointing if they don't even make it to us. They're not even bordering us yet. We're just watching these two fight for the privilege of getting to fight us. Do I want to vassalize any of these people on the edge, by the way? Maybe. If I send you a gift, would you be my vassal? No? Okay. Yazd, you're at war. Okay. And then a lot of the other ones aren't really my, aren't really my neighbors. Or they're too far away. Yeah, and you're at war as well. Okay. Cool. Mongols, still looking pretty good. Hey, I'm no longer obese. Wonderful. That's great news. Right. Clear that. Clear that. Disease is gone. Let's emerge from seclusion. Cool. And just clear the list again. And then we're good to watch the Mongols. So, still sitting at a solid 0. What we're going to do first, just to find out where they are, is we're just going to zoom into here. Then jump over. Okay. So, their troops are currently here. So, where are they going? They must be going to this one, I would reckon. Let's see. Oh, that took me to his capital. Now, where is he? He's still raising... He must be raising troops here. Yeah, so they're still raising troops, so we might need to wait like a month before they actually do anything. Unless they're sitting there for no reason, which is entirely possible. Hold court. Growth of Cairo. We can construct a city in Cairo. Sure, why not? Sounds great to me. Sacred claims. Don't meddle. Grand celebration is in order. We get historic celebration for 5 years, and chariot races are cheaper. I don't need to hold the chariot race, but I'll take the free development. Talking of development, what is our development in our capital? It's 94. It is almost max. Yeah, just a little bit off. These ones have kind of stopped a little bit around the 50 mark. Now we're not pushing them up, but yeah. Development across the world is so low. I think that's because we had that early plague that basically took out most nations that were getting up there in development. And then, on top of that, we then conquered a lot of the land that would naturally get back up in development. So, they stopped getting as... they stopped getting as powerful, stopped spending their money on buildings and things, and... Yeah, basically, we caused all sorts of global problems by being strong. Let's put you in here. I should do a legend. I should do one of these legends. Yeah, let's do the most saintly life of us. Actually, consolidation of the Greco-Roman. Let's do that. This one will end with us being able to evangelize the realm. Yeah, let's do that. And then I'll stick my guys on to spreading it. I could get them to spread it via this one, though. Plus 240 per month. Actually, you know what? You can get me the one... You can get me the chance of someone nearby joining me. And then one of our excellent person can get me the spread per month. There we go. Let's have it excellent and good. There we go. So now we're spreading it all around. So this should now have a ridiculous spread chance. Is there a way of seeing how much spread chance you have on a legend? Yes. You do Control L. You go to wherever the legend is started, right? And then you should be able to see the chances of, nearby places adopting it. Ah, so it's currently 0.36%. Doesn't tell you over what time period. I think that's per month. But because it's against every nearby province, it's actually a lot bigger than it seems in terms of, like, chance to spread. Because each nearby province has that much chance to spread every month, which then... It's just basically a lot of rolls of the dice. If it was any higher, then it would spread too quickly. I think is the logic. Right. Mongols? Oh, they're losing! They're losing due to a siege. So they have sieged this land over here. So these two bits have been sieged by the Mongols. Or by sieged against the Mongols. Where is Temujin? He is in the same holding. Alright. Do you have anyone else who happens to be a commander? Is that really where your army is sitting? Is a prisoner, okay. There we go. These guys are wearing military hats and they're commanders. Let's have a look. Oh no. I don't think the Mongols are reaching us. I think they're gonna lose the war. Unless they ran up here and are running back down and it's just a chant. And like, it's just by coincidence that they're, yeah, that they're in the same spot. But, oh no, I don't think they know what to do. Your neighbor lost against my vassal. An expansion for this. Alright. You want to join me? No, you're still at war. He would join me if he wasn't at war. But no, he's at war, so he won't join me. Oh! Did Mali fall apart, or have you... Oh, you've created the Empire of Guinea. Ah. Well, let me just try something here. Is there a Pax Romana? No. Okay. Worth a try. Is there a Pax Romana against Gujarat? No. Okay. We could try and help the Mongols by weakening Gujarat, but actually I don't think we'd even raise our troops in time to stop them, because, yeah, I think the Mongols have to win this by themselves, just because they've got too high percentage. Sure, I'll become immortal. It doesn't actually give you immortality, that event. It just says that you have to come to terms with your temporary existence. Right, what have we got here? We have this, which is part of this, which this guy holds, so I will grant you recently held titles. That. Cool. And then why don't you also gain some money? And then why don't you also convert to my religion? Cool. Okay, what do you want me to do? You want me to increase the score of this guy? Sure. That's fine. Right. So, I want to do something else here as well. I want to just do a quick direct vassals, not religion. Yeah, I had a feeling there was a few direct vassals, not religion. They might have been converted by factions and things. But let's just... or might have been installed by factions. Although wait, shouldn't all the factions be against us because of the hard mode Romans? Maybe. Let's go in here. And conversion. Let's go in and out of this list. Command conversion. I should check whether they convert first. Oh, I can't ask you to convert because your contract forbids conversion. Oh, okay. Well, now it doesn't. So let's now ask you to convert. Because I can give them money here, right? Ah, but it's still, he doesn't keep the window open. No, so I should probably just give him money first. Because I don't care about how much money I have. Then convert. Then continue our way down the list. Send a gift. Convert. Keep going down the list. Modify vassal contract. Send this guy a gift. Then convert. Yeah, that's how I should do it. I should look down in the corner if I have them, or somewhere else after I send them money, and then yeah, then I should just right click on them then, so I don't have to go back into the character menu. But yeah, this is the kind of thing that people were talking about in the comments about maybe getting a mod for. Because there are mods that do some of this conversion stuff for you. Although I do like knowing who I'm converting, and that there is like a reason to do it manually. The main reason I don't use mods that often, well, unless I'm doing like a mod playthrough of like a total conversion, is because we tend to play across multiple different patches of the game, and if you're playing across multiple patches of the game and you have mods, you're opening yourself up to having your game break. Now, you could revert your patch the game back to one that the mod works with, which is fine. Oh, that guy can't be converted. But then you don't get the... Oh, I've already asked you to convert? Oh no, I've already sent you a gift. I haven't asked you to convert. Cool. But yeah, if you roll back the patch of the game, then you're not getting new things from the patch. So basically, what you're doing is you're asking, do I want the fixes from Paradox to the game, or do I want the mod? So I'm erring on the side of wanting the new stuff from Paradox, basically. So that when I start a new campaign, I'm not like, okay, what's changed in the next 15 patches that I didn't play, or whatever. So that's my main reason for it. Anyway. The other reason is that it means that you can't... it means you can't really use mods from the workshop very easily, like from the Steam Workshop. Because if you're using mods from the Steam Workshop, those will, as far as I'm aware, update no matter what. So if you get one mod that does update for the new patch and one mod that doesn't, if you haven't kept a backup of the mod that's updated, then you can't use them together anymore until both update, and it just becomes a pain. So, yeah, it just makes life easier to not use them. Although then you have to go manually click the button on all of the characters and get them to convert. But yeah, I don't know. There's an argument either side. For now, this is what we're going with. Hold a triumph? We could hold a triumph for stable realm. Sure. Seems like a good idea. So, Hippodrome. Speech. Promise stability. Unrest in your capital if rebellions happen. Prosper. Oh no, I want prosperity. There we go. Cool. Wonderful. Because we're going to get prosperity whether we have revolts or not. How you doing? 24% because of your sieges. Yeah, okay. Let's now see where Temujin's hiding out. We have yet another daughter. This one is Sigrid. Alright, that seems fine. So this is where he currently is. So they have raised their troops here and gone north, basically. While Gujarat raised their troops here and went south. Gujarat raised their troops quicker because Gujarat's raised at the capital while the Mongols raised here. So that's why there was the difference in like when they were getting war score. That makes a lot of sense. Let's stick this guy in charge as my marshal. Right. How are the factions looking? Too weak. Any of these factions just got people in them? Liberty? Yeah? Are these all still the force to join people? Yep. Alright then. What's my purpose? We now become at peace for 25 years. Great. Legend is spread to 2 baronies. Yeah, you do occasionally just need some some legend promoters, but yeah. The legend spread should be fine here. Once it gets going. But it's spreading from... When I was talking about the legend spread, right, and how it's very low and it would spread too quickly, the other problem is you need it to spread to multiple different holdings, because then you're increasing your rolls on the dice, right? So this one, it can only spread to these holdings, but if you then were to, say, convert this holding to a legend, well, then it can spread to, like, all of those holdings as well. And then if you convert, like, another one, it can spread to all of those holdings. So the more that you convert, the more that you can then in turn convert to that legend. Anyway, who am I at war with? Holy War for the Sheikdom of Ondala. Okay, is this somebody declared on us or we declared on them? Apparently they declared it on us. I think we inherited some land or something. Anyway. Armies, rally point. Here. Raise all. Wait a second. Should it not raise the mercenaries instantly? I thought it would raise the mercenaries instantly. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh well. We'll wait. They might take them as long as it takes our men at arms. We'll continue waiting. Neighboring ruler lost wars. Cool. I become obese again. You are no longer obese. Great. I think that's because we have losing weight on still, so... Anyway, yeah, there's our men at arms and mercenaries. Now we'll walk in here. I'll lead. All right, I'll lead the army. And there we go. Let's walk our way in here, and then we'll sit for how long? 15 days. Wonderful. And we have now 1 force demands. Great. Disband. Let's deal with that prisoner. There we go. Send them away for money. And that's all fine. You have 2 inspired people. You want to make great armor. It doesn't say how good she is. It just says she wants to make great armor. This person wants to make a male, and you're considered a master by your peers. So that's a yes. That's a no. Okay. Wonderful. Cool. Anyone want to be my vassal? We could transfer someone to Valencia. Okay. I'll do that. How's your war going? Your war is going badly. Their war is going well. I think the war's probably going badly because they had to walk across there. Let's see. Oh, because they went for their capital. Ah, so they're now sieging the capital. Yes, so that's 38 days away. That's why it went badly. It's because they took the time to travel from here to here while these guys are still sieging the same area. Let's see. I can get recent memory for 5 years to increase legend spread chance. Sure, let's do that. Right. Lost my master of the hunt. Let's put in that person. It's fine. Right. And then clear these out. Mudra has come of age. My daughter has come of age. Can she be a shield maiden? Oh, of course she can. Right. Let's now reforge that. Mudra will now be our shield maiden, and we'll marry her off. Right. Also, you need to be like... We're Hellenic in this house. You need to be Hellenic. Can she be... Yes. Oh no, wait. Eupraxia can be the successor. Wait, did she not hold this title at one point? She may have revolted against us or something and then lost it. Wait, she can be our backup shield maiden. That's fine. We're now going to marry you off. So we are looking for a genius. How about this guy? He's the same age and he's a genius. Seems great. Matrilineally, of course. Right. Cool. I can designate my eunuch as my future regent. Or, I'd say the current arrangements are adequate. You can be my regent. I don't care. You gained an influenced hook on me? Oh. An influence hook. I don't even know what that could be. But that's fine. They've now got that. Temujin's got a little bit from holding capital. Yep. Now where's Temujin going? There we go. Where is he going? So he's now sieging this thing? Yeah, 30 days. So he's going to siege his way down to that army there. Cool. Neighbors war resolved. That's holy war resolved. Cool. So 9 days left, and they got that. So they should now be heading to this next one down here. You would think, anyway. Let's just see. Find out in a second when they... Oh, a house member just gained Galicia. Cool. Wait, did I say he was 19? Wait, no, my problem isn't that he's 19, it's that he looked, Ah, yes, okay, he's a leper as well. I was gonna say, he looked pretty rough for 19. Anyway. There we go. So now they're sieging this one. Then they should be able to walk through here, back down. Ah, so this is Gujarat's army we can see here, right? So they're heading up to try and get the capital back now. So at some point there's going to be a battle, and when there's a battle, there'll be a lot of war score changing hands. So stewardship perk unlocked. I can say only the Thunderer guides me. Sure. We can now grab at any cost. It says 20% domain taxes. So we go from 538 to 592. Oh, it's not nearly as much as I thought it would be. I mean, it is like 60, but still. Well, more like 50, but still. Anyway. Temujin. He's here. He's sieging. So he's going to siege this one. Then, there's going to be a big fight. Oh, not enough soldiers. He just moved his army. Or he left enough to siege. Something big's about to happen in this war. I have no idea what it is, though. Okay, so they stopped sieging. Oh, they're fighting. We've found a battle. I think Temujin's winning. Yes, I'm fairly certain he's winning. Yeah, they keep adding more troops to each side, but I think he's going to come out ahead. Yeah, more troops here as well that aren't in the battle. Apparently. There we go. Big battle. How did that look for your war score? That was worth 13%. Cool. Shadow over Montpellier. Wait a second. Is this the plague? The plague? Actual plague? It says it's measles. So that might not actual plague. Is this that's not oh no, there's Montpellier. Yeah, yeah, okay. So that's just at risk of plague. That's not. So that's just because we've got an apocalyptic measles thing. It's not actual. Not the plague. The plague. All right. You want radical action? How about a soft approach is better? Let's see. Yeah, that seemed good. So yeah, there's just apocalyptic measles. Fair enough. We got the barony of Metzovo. Currently we can hold. I'll hold it until it says that we have to give it away again due to our eminent eunuch becoming less eminent. I love all the scary music, and it's like, yeah, it's actually over here. It's not really anywhere near us. But okay. We had the scary music for it. I was excited. I thought that was the plague. Turns out, just a pale imitation. I don't need to sell trivial titles right now. Right. These are about to finish. Let's see. Venice has finished. Wonderful. So now we can upgrade more. Can I upgrade the castle again? Nope. So let's grab ourselves some Murex fisheries. Jerusalem. Nothing here. I can't upgrade your castle, can I? No. Let's go for... Well, let's go for... farms and fields. Also, I just realized something about Venice. Yeah, it is a castle. Yeah, I was just thinking, wait, should it not be a city? But no, it is a castle. Alright. Gujarat are now firmly losing the war, I believe. That's good. Finish the next thing in France, so we can upgrade our trade port even further, get more development. As you know, to be fair to the measles, it has spread quite far. So maybe I was a little bit dismissive, but still, it hasn't spread to our capital yet. And that's all we really care about. Is it going to spread any further? Realistically, probably not. Okay. Cool. So, now what's he up to? He's going to de-siege his land? Nope. He's going to Manikapur, I think. Is that right? Yeah. Oh, he's going to do a 3-year siege of this. Oh. Is that... oh, never mind. The rest of his army arrived. I was going to say, is the 3-year siege going to be worth it? And then he... Wait, stop sieging. Why? Because they took the capital back. Yeah. So these guys have now taken their capital back. So now he's going to walk over to the capital again. Oh. We have another daughter. Daughter number 5. This is Demetria. Or Demetra. Add an extra letter in there. I make this a higher quality. Great. What do you want? You want me to enter a regency? No, I'm alright, thanks. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Wait, are you back here siege? You're back sieging here. Okay, I don't know why you left then. Okay, so now I'm assuming you're gonna head over to their capital. Yeah. Well, I don't think you can actually get there, right? That's a major river. Yeah, so you're gonna have to head to that one. We'll give away Metsovo. Wait, can I? No, I was wondering whether you could right-click there. I've never tried. The answer is no. I need to get like a context menu up. You can transfer this Mallorca back to their kingdom. Right. Back over here. Abadan reconquered? The shining armies of the Romans march again into the lands that our ancestors once held, for the glory of making it happen belongs solely to me. Nowadays the locals call this area Abadan. Albeit shortly, Romans walked these shores with Emperor Trajan, or when Emperor Trajan led his valiant legions deep into Mesopotamia. This was once the final frontier of our empire to the east, and so is it again today. Right. Final frontier restored? Oh. Justinian's dream? The warm Mediterranean air carries with it the murmur of an empire on the cusp of eternity. Here within these storied walls of Constantinople, the ambitions of a bygone era calls out. Justinian's underlying dream, his ceaseless quest to reunite the scattered remnants of Rome beckons me. It's my burden or my privilege to resurrect these dreams, to stitch together the fractured domains under a single banner as he once sought to. The Restore the Roman Empire decision is now available. No way. You hear that? We can restore the Roman Empire. Hey, 13 prowess. Well done, that's some good stuff. So what land did we just get? So apparently we didn't hold that tiny bit of land right there. I thought we did hold it, but apparently that's what we're... Oh no, we just conquered that. So yeah, that's what we're missing. In terms of like holding, in terms of that decision popping up. Now, here's the question. Some people said if you got one of those events, it would fix Pax Romana. Are you ready to find out? Pax Romana? Roman invasion of empire. Ho ho. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. That's weird. Why would I want to invade for the Roman... You don't hold any land in the Roman Empire. Why would I want to declare a war for the Roman Empire on you? And all occupied... I guess because you can hold all occupied counties outside it, it gives you the Roman Empire as a default, so that if you happen to not have... Like, if they... I guess it's so that if you want to declare... I don't know. I don't know why. I guess it's so you can declare within the Roman Empire at any moment. It's a default so you can always declare outside of it. I like can siege land outside of it, but they don't hold any land, which is... Oh, wait, no. This is Roman Empire, apparently. Oh. Alright, no, I don't want that one. No, I don't want that one. No, well... I probably want the one that you're Yeah, I want the one that is your empire currently, and then I want to siege Mali. I want to siege from down there. Declare war. Alright. We got some Pax Romana going. Let's stick the army there. Raise them. Let's go. Okay. So while Temujin's off doing his war, we're off doing our war. Let's do that. Lower my stress. Vassals in line to titles. Cool. Doesn't bother me at all. Nothing we need to do with that. Enemy ally joined wars. Not important. There's a new plague apparently. Shadow over Ile-de-France. Summon the physician. That's spread to a lot of holdings. Okay. Even though it's spread to a lot of holdings, it doesn't really spread that far. Alright. Is that like a major? It's only a minor one. Okay. Yeah, all of our mercenaries are about to disappear as we go to war. Soft approach, I think. We do not want to hurt the economy. Also, now we're earning more money as we're at war, as is tradition. Right? How many is this spread to now? 50. With 0 legend promoters. Let a traitor be known to all there. Continue with the game unpaused, so that the army will actually raise up. We're really just looking for the moment men-at-arms raise up, at which point we can cancel it. Echoes of the Future. I get a discount because I had a child. Okay. 40 days left. There we go. There's the army. Right, stop gathering. Split in 2. Yeah, I'll do, because that gives us siege units in both armies for now. You're going to head here. Then you, led by us, are going to head here. Then actually the other army, this one, you're going to be led by an organizer if we have one. I thought I had organizer as a default. Anyway, we can type it in. There we go. Organizer siege leader. That's perfect. Right, we'll leave them going there. Temujin, how's your war going? 43%. Not bad. Looks like he's going to win. Inherited a barony. I will give the barony away to a random person. Right, back down here. 2 armies are continuing to move. So, they should now split. Perfect. They're still going to take attrition, but probably not as much. Discovered scutage, which means we get an extra accolade. Oh no, that's not accolade. That's the one that gets us Republican vassal tax contribution. Yep. We're being exposed to knighthood. Yeah, we're being exposed, so we should change our fascination to sanitation. And then get back to our sieging. You guys are on 5 years and 5 months. 5 months for the religion to change, 5 years for the culture. And then, yeah. Oh, we can vassalize this person, apparently. Sure, I'll vassalize you. Seems fine. No exemption to the religion rules. And now we just wait for them to say yes. Wonderful. Hey, guess what? You're converting to my religion. I can't send you a gift. I could have made it 100 if I'd sent her a gift. Where are we? Somewhere over here? Yeah, there we are. Right. Yeah, she converted. Then actually her. You also really want it to be admin, right? Can't be admin because I'm in a war. Oh. Alright, that's fine. I'll transfer you to Dalem and Dalem can ask. Right. And then we'll win our first siege. And head to the next holding. Gonna be there. Wife has fallen pregnant. This siege, I was gonna say, this siege does have siege units. It's just Yeah, I guess it just took longer to breach the walls. Maybe they arrived a little later. Temujin's now at 76%. It would actually be really funny if he declared war upon us while we're in this war. So finishes his war, declares war upon us, and then it takes us ages to get over there because our armies are already raised. Yeah. That sounds horrible, actually. That sounds like a worst case scenario. I guess we could buy more mercenaries. And then just siege and stall. But, yeah, it does sound a little horrible. Right. Sieging both of these. Then this one's going to come down. Oh, just let's see where... Yeah, so you can come down here and siege the coast, probably. Right. So, got that one. Head down here. Oh. Yep. So, head down this way and siege the coast. Fine. Mercenaries are all disappearing. I think it mostly affected that army. Looking at the numbers. We got Demot. We got a couple of things, actually. So we also got that... yeah, so we got the duchy here. You're not my vassal. I see. In which case, you, person who doesn't exist yet, you're going to get all of this. Cool. Right. And that clear the list. Back over here. Get back to sieging. Temujin, still at 76%. Unpause. So next, quick siege. One's now working its way along the edge. Commander promoted. We say no. Neighbor's war resolved. Your neighbor won against your other neighbor. Cool. This house is now a powerful Roman house. I think that was a... that was the... Oh, I'm also at war with somebody else now. Because a neighboring ruler lost one of my vassals, I see. So, where are you? Yeah, it's annoying. Yeah, I guess I couldn't... Sorry, I'm doing two things at once. My brain breaks. Yeah, I can raise troops for this war. Let's do that. We still have some troops left over. Let's just raise whoever we got. And then I can go over here. And I can change your religion in 3 years. Great. Let's do that. And then we can make our way back over here. And, yeah, siege. Request retirement. You want somebody to... What's block answer? I've never seen block answer. You use your hook on this person to basically say, I don't want to answer the question. Okay, I'm going to decline. I've never seen it say block answer before. I guess it is just like, I use my hook because I don't want to answer this awkward question because it's going to annoy someone. Alright. Anyway, over here, now we're sieging two things at once again. New stewardship perk. Come on. There we go. Avarice. So, 15% holding, so we go from 617 to 673. That's worth about 60 again. Awesome. And now, we could actually pivot from the stewardship, but I guess we don't really want to. Yeah. I think we could pivot maybe to Marshal. Let's just choose that one, get some prestige. Right. Both of those are doing fine. You're still gathering? Yeah. Right. Back over here. That's apparently an enemy army in front of us that we'll defeat in a second. Just a little ominous by the way it's just sitting there in front of us. Anyway. Just keep both of these on the screen. Head in here. Temujin. Ooh, we lost some war score. Right. You now head to the next one along the coast. Oh, actually to this one. I lost my organizer. Ah. That's not how you spell that. There you go. Military engineer. I knew what I was looking for. It used to be called siege leader. Now it's called military engineer. It knew what I was going for. It just needed me to spell siege correctly. Turns out that helps, spelling things correctly if you want to actually find something in a search. Right, you can now be my marshal. This army's still raising up over there. Right. Beat this random army. Nice. I need to choose whichever one of these matches this guy. He's ambitious, he's diligent, and he's trustful. So I'll just be truthful. Yeah, he's pleased. Cool. Right. Lost my personal champion. I need a new personal champion. New personal champion is going to be there. It's going to be my daughter, Mudra. That works for me. Right. Vassal factionalization. So I can basically get this guy not to be in a faction. It gets my hook on me. It makes him there. God interested. No, I'll just let him be in a faction. That's fine. I don't care if he's in a faction. I realize. Which faction's strong? Oh, this Orthodox one. Yeah. Send gift. Ask that you convert from Orthodoxy. That's by far the easiest way to stop the Orthodox faction, is just ask that they convert away from Orthodoxy. Send gift. Ask that you convert. Send gift. Ask that you convert. You the Ecumenical Patriarch? Yeah, I'll send you a gift anyway. Oh, you were forced to join the faction? You've been in it for a while. Alright. Well, hopefully some of them might leave. So this is my wife has given birth to a 6th daughter in a row. Called Stefania. That's fine. Oh, this army's now here. Can you please go and defeat that army there? Perfect. Back over to this one. The 2 sieges. Which I guess I can see when the sieges end, because the siege thing will be will change at the side there. Right. Focus on this army for now. Necessary embellishments. Try and increase my intrigue. I got free intrigue. Cool. How's this legend going? It's almost spread to 100. Yeah, see, this is why I wanted to pay attention to this one, is so I can move where we're going, so that we actually catch their army at some point. Is this the best commander we have available? Yes. Yes, it is. Alright. One of our sieges is finished. Head over there. South Tyrus is finished. Now I'm going to send you in to get the one at the coast. Where's the other one going? It's about to finish. Cool. Head back up there to grab that one. Right. Do they have taken war score? A little bit, yeah. Okay. Back over here. Let's chase after these armies. I want to go into this one. Yes. Perfect. There is apparently a faction against us. This one is a little bit strong. Okay. Attack in here. They should turn around here the moment I hit. There we go. Perfect. That's enough to white piece this war. Right. Then just wait a second. Cool. Disband the army. I guess because I'm against a different religion, I could hire a holy order. That would make us seem stronger. That's for this person to England. You know what? Let's do that. Let's move our rally point to here. Let's just grab ourselves a holy order. Cool. I'm just going to send this holy order down to that one, just to join that army. Down to that one. There we go. It's alright. Back to sieging. We have got a barony. That barony is this one. Took me a second. Give it away. Go back to our army. Back to sieging. Right. We're now going to head here. And continue our siege. So that is... Oh, they're about to attack me. That's funny. So if I walk away, are you still going to attack me? Yes, okay. Perfect. So I can get some progress towards walking away. We inherited a shield. Oh, it's going to be in our court. Yeah, okay. Let's not worry about it then. Right. Winning a battle. Oh, it's just telling me that I got the shield. Okay. Clear out the list. And on to the next siege. It's now 40 days on this siege. Finished a couple of things. So that's in Jerusalem. We finished those. In Venice, we finished the Murex fishery, so we can get more of them. And head back over to this army. Or to this army. Faction is dangerous again. It's kind of on the edge of dangerous and not dangerous every couple of seconds. Right. It's finished that one. Let's head down to So-So. Yeah, I probably want to siege this one next just to take away their taking war score. Before I head back. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop. I can't. Okay. Make sure you have a leader. It's even, apparently. I'm actually going to lose a battle. Alright. Head down here. Oh, that's a lot of messages at the side. Temujin finished his war. Nope, he's actually not doing as well on it as he was a second ago. Okay. What's taking war score do they have? 11%. Yeah, so this is definitely worth sieging. Yeah. Not ideal to have an army just randomly lose. But shouldn't matter too much in terms of war score. It mattered 1%. Alright, that's fair. Oh, and it's retreating to my other army. Wonderful. So, now, got that. Let's head down. Look at the thing. Yeah, so we now want to head down to maybe this one, just because it's a shorter distance. Yeah, although I think we're about to win the war, so it might not matter. So this is worth 11% plus the base amount for the siege. Well, it's actually not worth 11 anymore. It's worth 14% plus the base amount for the siege. That might be 100% war score. Say it's simply a lean time. Okay, it's 5% off 100. This is going to be our final siege then. 30 days on this. Oh, I didn't need you to head down here. You could probably head up there and siege, but not that it matters because this will be worth 5% at least. I think so. It's alright. This army is now arriving in So-So. I can upgrade my legend. Probably could have done that for a little bit. Wonderful. So our legend now has 1 promoter and spread to 100 baronies. You can come down here. War's probably over anyway. There we go. And enforce our demands. Yes. Great. That seems really good. So we took a bunch of land in Mali as well, right? Yeah. So we get... Wait. Did we? Wait, we didn't get the land that we... It said we get land that we siege outside it, didn't it? Okay. Yeah, you siege all titles which belong to the de jure target title and all occupied counties outside it. That's what it says. Was that not occupied? Seemed pretty occupied to me. Wait, did that move my capital? Wait, did it? Yes. That did move my capital. Why did that move my capital? Yeah, like why did that... Wait, why did it remove my capital? Does it say it would move your... Wait, before I do this. Declare war. Just want to have a look. You'll seize all titles, blah 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 blah. No, at no point does it say it'll move your capital. So why does it move your cap? Well, let me choose one that isn't. Oh yeah, look at that. So it says all occupied counties outside it in this text, but if you actually read what's below here, it doesn't say that you'll get the occupied counties. It's just a lie. Oh. Alright then. If I'd known that, I would have just sieged the war goal. Oh. Anyway, let's move our capital back to Constantinople. Wait, do we have a decision to do that? No, we have a decision to move it to Rome, not to Constantinople. We may have to take Rome just so we can move our capital back multiple times. Anyway. Do I actually hold the empire down here as well? Yes. Destroy that title. And then I want to create some kingdoms and just basically give them away. So, do I hold this all directly? I believe so, yes. So I want to just give that away to a random person. And then I want to grant you the entire thing. So, that one. So you can have that. Cool. Apparently I already hold Kong. So let's do the same thing here. So we'll grant that to you. And then we'll grant you Kong. Yep. Great. So that land's now nicely given away. Over here, we'll create the kingdom. We will then grant this to a local Akan noble and again give you all of that. Yep. Perfect. Same over here. So we'll create the kingdom. Give it to a local Robo noble who just happens to be Hellenic. Give you all that. Right. Here. Yeah, also, and yeah, it generates... Oh, I didn't create the kingdom this time. Oops. It generates a Hellenic person to hold it. In case you didn't realize, it generates somebody of your own religion to hold this land, so... that's why I'm quite happy using that decision for now. In here, let's go for that one. Just seeing whether there was a culture that seemed like it was more common in the area. Just so when I give away the kingdom, I'm giving it away and getting the most amount of... Well, actually, I thought I would get... Yeah. If I give away one here, right? Or like this one. They're not getting cultural acceptance? Oh, I guess not. Okay. Thought we'd get some cultural acceptance for that, but anyway, guess not. Is that it? Clear all of that out. That is it, right? And then these are all just already my vassal. Wait, no, so wait, this land's part of Mali, and when I siege this, we got this land. No, wait a second. But we didn't siege that, did we? We sieged the land over here. We sieged Soso. Maybe I already held this land. That's the other. Maybe I just happen to already hold that land. Right. You? Grant you that despot? Yes, I already held this land. That's why I was given it. I see. So that's fine there. Right, how am I looking in terms of duchies? Duchies, I'm good. Mali, can I revoke your kingdom? Nope, because I didn't actually get any of it. I think I would have had enough to revoke it had we actually got the land that it said I would get. But yeah, obviously we've realized that that was something. It must be something Pax Romana used to do, and now it doesn't. They just never changed the text on it. Cool. So yeah, there's Pax Romana. It does work, sort of. Mongols are losing? Why? Oh, because they backstart battles and they're losing sieges. Ah. Let's just actually have another look. 21,000 versus 24,000. They've run out of troops. That's why that's why the Mongols are losing. Temujin, I give you a gift. This is a gift of 1,000 gold. Is in the hopes that you can eventually become a challenge. However, I've realized that I may have overestimated your abilities, and that actually, now that Scourge of the Gods exists, you are no longer that exciting. Unfortunately. Yeah. He's just like a worse conqueror now. They really need to give him Scourge of the Gods, I think. I don't think having him like this is really worth it, because he's just doing nothing. Although they're going to rework him next patch anyway, probably, because they're just all mad at me for taking land off of them, I think. Yeah. It gave us the pop-up saying that we got the Empire, even though we already lost it. Oh. I was trying to dismiss a message and it popped up with that. It just took a second or two for it to work itself out. But, yeah. I think that they're gonna, like, the next patch is all about steppe stuff, from my understanding, so obviously the Mongol Empire will have to change to match that. I don't know whether, is it the next patch that increases the map size? I don't think it is, but maybe. I need to read the dev diaries. Another echo of history. Hildegard von Bingen was a forward-thinking abbess, mystic, writer, and composer renowned for religious visions and scholarly works. She authored texts on theology, medicine, and music, contributed to the medieval Christian thought. Hildegard was also known for her liturgical compositions and plays emphasizing spiritual and holistic healing. She could serve me well. We'll see. How are her stats? They're fine. Nothing too exciting. Your neighbor lost against your vassal in a war for that land there. Yeah, so I think we could do nothing at this point, and our vassals would actually just conquer the map. There seems to be some, I don't know whether it's admin or whether it's this patch, but vassals seem to be much more competent at expanding. It's probably admin. Yeah, they seem to be a little bit more outgoing, a little more willing to do something. There we go. We'll say our eunuch is fine. We're happy with them. Sure, I'll learn of a hostile scheme. Cool. Snakes at court. Just waiting for the ransom messages to go away. Cool. And now I think I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, I kind of expected the Mongol Empire to do more. They currently just seem to do nothing. And they haven't really, like, Gujarat was not the strongest threat that we've seen to the side of us, so yeah, I'm not sure what my plan is. I think if the Mongol Empire fails this war, I think that might be where I say that we're done. I just wanted to do the Pax Romana war once, though, just so that we could see what it does, because it was, yeah, odd that we didn't have it. I guess we didn't have it, apparently, because I was missing that bit of land, so it didn't realize that we'd already done the requirements for it. But surely it should just be once you've done the decision, it just allows you to do it. I don't know. Maybe there's something else involved that I don't know about. I could read the files and find out, but who has time for that? Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.